When we went into lockdown, every cultural venue that we know and love as New Yorkers was having to shut down. It very quickly became clear to us that Public Art Fund had a special responsibility. We knew that we needed a cultural interpretation of this extraordinarily painful and difficult moment, and hopefully renewed optimism as we started to go back to our public spaces. Out on the Grid is an exhibition presented all over New York City on bus shelters and Link NYC digital kiosks, with the visionary support of JCDecaux and NYC & Co., who both really care about creating culture in our public spaces. We invited 32 members of the art community to each nominate up to 3 artists, from which we selected 50 artists born in 18 different countries, living in every borough of New York City. We invited them to reflect on their experience of life during the pandemic and the regional, national, and international response to systemic racism, to inequality, to demanding change. Some artists addressed the issues of health and the pandemic in a very direct way. Some works allude directly to the context of Black Lives Matter. A number of artists tie in images and symbols of authority and power and question or transform them in different ways. While some artists focused on domestic space and the spaces that we've turned to for emotional and spiritual nurturing, other artists think about escaping through beautiful, poignant images that also speak to the possibility of imagining a different future.
My name is Chitra Ganesh. I am a visual artist, born and raised and based in Brooklyn.
My name is Jamal Peterman. I'm a visual artist based in New York, currently in Maryland, working in the studio right now.
I'm Babidi Leila, born and raised in Uganda. I came here in 2015 with the help of African Service and Anti-Violence Project New York.
My piece in Art on the Grid is called Urgency. I was thinking about what the concept of urgency would look like if she emerged in an embodied form. The figure itself being a combination of bodies and of voices was extremely important for me, that this moment is not about a singular voice, but really creating a space where multiple voices and perspectives can be in conversation towards the goal of social justice and being in solidarity with and protecting and defending Black life.
So my piece is called Still Protesting, and it's about Black abundance and unity within the community. I'm using structures and colors and symbols to reflect how Black bodies move through a space. Using these diasporic colors, this green and red, just to give emphasis on the idea of a unified nation or unified body, to kind of help edge people in there to ask questions and maybe find answers within themselves about belonging and invisibility, and about being there but not being there, etching your mark within time.
That piece called Namaganda Owembogo, that is among the beautiful girls from the Mbogo clan, is a Bufaro clan, and it's one of the strongest clans from where I come from. It is a wood carving and it's a mask. Masks have a lot of very important messages for different people in West Africa. And the reason why I use cans and fan material, it goes back to the street life that I started off when I just came here. When I was collecting cans, I didn't know I can even enter the gallery for free. Many people out there even don't know galleries exist. art exists. But right now it's on the streets for them to see wherever they are, giving hope and words of encouragement.
That creative spirit that lives in New York is just not touched anywhere else. And that communication can produce new narratives.
There has been a lot of fear and anxiety about what will happen, where will we be, how will the city be reborn after major arteries of industry, public institutions remain closed for months on end. So I think the question of rebirth and of regeneration is really important for right now.